Welcome everyone in March of Empires for Beginners. Today in part 5 we're gonna talk about gold. What's the best ways to get it and what's the best way to spend it. How we gonna get that gold, which is so important for every player. Gold mines. We're gonna start from the most important one because I already have to send the matches for them. When we have wonder to build, so every player contribute sending the builders, so later in total they release some gold mines during the time. Well, that's not the best, but it's still very good thing to do. Sometimes they not give a gold, maybe sometimes it's just resource. But when it's gold, then it's also gold rush in this whole realm. Everyone is start to be a little bit greedy. So you need to pay attention what you're doing, how you're doing, when you're gathering. It also depends on the realm where you are, what your teammates are, what your teammates are nearby, you know, your neighbors. So if you're gonna go and on their land and if you're gonna gather that gold, if you're gonna get attacked, you might even sometimes lose more troops than that gold is worth. So you need to pay attention what you're doing. Don't worry guys if you got to just start the game, if your level is 10 or 5 or maybe 20, this really doesn't matter. I think the same way to get gold is for every player. The only thing what you have to do is practice a bit and think about what's your best plan. Yeah, when you can see actually on the chat that sometimes we're just going if your matches are out, you got plenty of gold and you see that extra gold mine, for example here, so you're pressing that copy and you can send on the chat to your teammates, not on global but teammates, because I really need the gold, just like every other player. The best, absolutely the best way to get it is winning the cross realm event. So they have 4 realms against each other and whoever wins gonna get gold. I'm the lucky one with this realm, won last event just yesterday, so we got gold mines, and those gold mines are fantastic because they are plenty. There is for a really long time, there is so all over the map. Teams need to get together, trying to cooperate or something to win, to get that gold. I'm talking here massive difference. For the wonder, for example, sometimes I collect 1000 or sometimes nothing. Sometimes I just can't, you know, I just don't have enough. I'm not a greedy player, so I just don't care. Okay, somebody I see crying on the chat, need gold, 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 blah, blah, blah. Take it, you know, take it and shut the fuck up. Sometimes I go to thinkings like this, seriously, but you know, shit happens. Okay, so we're gathering our gold mines. Another way we're going to quests. Daily quests. City projects providing you sometimes very nice amount of gold. Sometimes can be 500, another 1500, like you can see on the screen, 4000. You need to just do the task on time. Usually it's 3 days to accomplish it. Other way to get gold. Daily quests, like then this is the name, daily quests. So every day you can have a chance to get a little bit. It can be tricky because depends on the level of your castle. Sometimes it's too difficult. And so those who start the game, don't worry about it. On the beginning it's very easy. Keep that way. Try to get some gold. Try to save some, you know, resources and speed ups and anything else. Don't waste it. You know, don't waste your resources or your items if you can't accomplish this, if it's too hard. The chest providing us sometimes with some cool gear and stuff, the royal tickets, sometimes can be even gold, I think. I will never use the gold to buy speed ups to speed up this, because that's not going to make any sense. That speed up is going to cost me more than I'm going to get it. So make sure you're not making that mistake. Well, this episode is going to be a little bit longer because I need to tell you about some details, you know, some tips what to many players actually doing a common mistake. Let's not forget to training our spies if you have some on that basis, so nobody's, you know, crying over as well. Okay. Another beautiful way to get gold is events. They are absolutely brilliant. Depends on the event. Like for example, here we can the main point is to get Paragon experience, but accept this, if you are going for the top, so you see on the top is 3,000 gold, and then 2,000, obviously lower than less, but still you can manage to get to some point. Depends how much time you're spending on the game and the event, how good you are in it to doing it. So this is wonderful. For example, event with the world encounters. So you can get some speed ups, but also there's much better gold for the first place. You know, the lowest position on that is usually shit. It's not even worth it. But there are some events which you can get gold. Now some special events. Usually I can't do them because depends on your time difference, where you're playing, which server. Usually most of you guys should be okay with this. But then there's some special supply or world encounters when you actually can hit encounters and you're gonna get some amount of gold. So this is really cool. So we have some options. Another very good event to get gold is a relic hunt. The relic hunt provides you from between 10 to 50 for each relic, and then it's a really nice rewards during it. You can check my other videos about it. I made few about the gold, to be honest, already. They are just a little bit old, so I want to a little bit update you and making just a little bit shorter. So you can see that I have to keep sending those marches on the gold. Another tip what I want to tell you about, don't forget that in this game, which is beautiful, you can actually add the boost for gathering. So make sure your talents are on gathering. All your gear is on gathering and boost. For this special occasion, because I can actually make a really good amount of gold on this, then I'm putting my 100% gathering boost. Usually I'm using 25%, depends on time I'm spending in the game. Remember that there's a time difference between boosts as well. Really think about how much time you can spend on the game and then which boost is the best for you. If you can't play, you can't gather gold. That happened to me many times. Don't worry about it. Sooner or later you're gonna get some. This is, remember to save the gold. Don't just spend it like many players doing on the beginning. Even I heard they going on the barracks and they just pressing the speed ups. When you don't have a speed ups, they're using that gold here to speed up the training of your troops. No, this is more mistake. You doing that when you're actually on the top level, when you got that castle on the maximum level, I think, or at least level 30, and then you can try to do it. But also when you have some special events, so this is actually gonna give you something in return. Otherwise you're just spending for nothing. I think the best way to invest your gold is VIP. This is absolutely fantastic here. You can keep it for a long time on, and I'm gonna have a special separate video about the VIP. You can extend it, so just need to collect this for a while and make that progress and level up as much as you can, as soon as possible. VIP is the very big helper in this game. Another thing what you're trying to spend, if you really have to, you're going to utility and you get those speed ups. You're going on the store and remember to purchase the best, absolutely the best. I actually need some of those. So this is what I want to spend the money on. I actually need this far more than VIP right now, but still keep in mind that VIP is number one, what you should do. Another thing, if you're really not having so much good team or you're not gonna good events, but you actually manage to get some gold, you're trying to purchase 3 days shields for your castle. The shields are very important. 3 days shield costs 2070, which is a good amount. At least you got a little bit break, keep your resources and everything else safe. Don't making anything stupid mistakes. Okay, and then is another way to get that gold, which is really fantastic as well. So I'll get to the point when I just my favorite level 5 of encounters, but don't worry about it. You just hit the level you can. Don't hit too, if it's too hard for you, too high level, don't hit it, because you're gonna keep losing more than you're gonna get in return. Example, I can easily attack, but this doesn't mean I'm gonna win. And you know what I'm gonna get instead? Yeah, there's nice points, everything all cool. Yeah, if I'm gonna get that chest, there is also lovely thing. Let's see, then sometimes it's a good amount of gold. Yeah, this is very fantastic. But you need to make sure that your research is in an amazing level. Your attack and everything. Never hit the high level of encounters when your talents are on a gathering. Your gear is on a gathering. This is suicide. Okay, so let's just hit the level 5. I don't have to change anything. A good amount of troops is important if you got a little bit higher, but think about it. Try what's the best for you. You can see, you know, if that gold sometimes is not worth it to lose the most troops all the time, healing them, get the resources, and it's all mixed up. It's like in a business, right? Don't invest in something what actually make you losses, because that's not investment. Actually, this is you spending and have nothing. Okay, so I got actually few chests around here. What we can get? There we go. There is a gold. So there is other chests here. I got plenty of open. Some of them are not really good, like this Zodiac chest. This is totally rubbish. Yeah, I got a peace shield buff. 8 hours peace shields. Everyone get it. There is some from some special chest here. Let's open this one daily. Okay, so I got some tournament invitation again. I never done tournament, by the way. I wish to try finally. So lottery tickets and healing, that's a good thing. Let's open few more of these. Yes, we got gear. About the gear, I made in a previous part for beginners, part 4, so you can check this out. So this is what I'm trying to show you. That's why this episode is a bit longer. Gold, I think, is very important. This is the reason why so many people spending money in it. Guys, you can see that most of the chests what I open right now is providing resources what we can gather for free on the map anyway. So, you know, don't think that you're gonna get that encounters and then you're gonna have plenty of gold, because this doesn't work that way. You see, there's plenty. It's gonna take too much time to open this. All of this. I don't care if it's level 1 or the highest level of gold. As long as I can reach it, nobody gonna be unhappy because I'm not stealing it or anything like that. Then it's all good. Remember, then this level of gold, lower level of gold, is you can gathering faster, and you're gonna get it back to your castle when it's safe, and then you're sending your troops again. This is quite important. Somebody changed their mind here. I don't know what's going on. And some arguments can happen during the gathering. Don't worry about it. Yes, some people are hitting on the titles, so be careful when you're gathering. You need to know your surroundings. You need to understand that this is still a war game. So the enemy don't want you to get better, don't want you to get richer, don't want you to get better army and everything else. So think what you're doing. Like I can see that here, then somebody already complaining about to get hit on the title. If you're too difficult to gather, I can tell you how I done it in the other game. Or even this game, I didn't have enough troops. That might be the case as well to gather a whole title. So I sent, for example, some. Let's show even on the wood here. So it's 100. I got too many troops. So I'm gonna send, for example, this. I'm gonna collect that 6,000. I'm gonna take it back to my castle. I'm gonna send it again, back and forth. If it's close enough, if you really have in a dismal position, like I was starting the game and I couldn't send enough troops to gather whole title, you just need to send it, get it back a little bit, and then you can, in that moment, you can use few speed ups to make few more troops really fast. I think the best for gathering gold is cavalry. And another thing, don't send to the mine which is so far away. Check the area before you do that, because something might be really close. This is also a common mistake what many players do. Alright, another way to get gold is lottery. And it's fantastic when there's some special occasion in a game and we have even better rewards in here. For example, like right now, this is easy to recognize. As long as you got royal tickets to win on the lottery, that means there is something going on. And it's not going to last forever. This is going to change. So make sure you're going to use the lottery tickets when you have an event, not just like rushing and trying to get that gold. But this is the one of way. So I get the gold yesterday. I was really lucky, but you know, I spent few thousand lottery tickets. So sometimes it's sometimes I spent 10,000 in lottery tickets and I didn't get gold. So I just need to be lucky with this. And then royal lottery, which you can have a gold, for example, here is 8,000, but this the royal tickets are quite hard to get. There's many fantastic rewards here on this lottery. I never get the top one. Once I managed to play this 3 times or 4, but I didn't get above second level. So again, I make this video a little bit too long, but I think gold is quite important subject for all the players who are playing March of Empires. So I just want to make sure you're gonna know all the ways to get that gold. If I missed anything, leave in the comments below. This is not only information for me, but for other players as well. So this is very good to have tips from one player to another to make this game much easier for us. Remember, then it's always better to play this game for free without spending your money, because when you're gonna get to the hard point, you might regret than you did spend something, right? I've been there. I know the ways how the game can be tricky with this kind of stuff. Anyway, one more time. So the gold can be from events, from fight with another realm on a special event, special super events which providing nice amount of gold, hitting encounters, lottery, a city project, daily quests, and building the wonder when it's actually with the gold reward. Plus you might know some other ways to get gold, like I mentioned. So leave in the comments below. So that's it for part 5. If you like this video or my tips help you out, click that like button. If you want to see more videos on my gaming channel, then don't forget to subscribe. Guys, if you got any question, then leave in the comments below. I will be always very happy to answer you. And keep visiting.